Get ready with me. Hey, well, I talk about what it's like to have Tourette syndrome. If you're new to my page, Corey Kinchin. My name is Shay. I was diagnosed with Tourette syndrome in 2021. Fuck. A lot of people assume that I'm either lying or faking or exaggerating my tics. I don't know how you do that, but when my tics first started getting worse, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, release them. It was a little bit hard to make friends or to keep friends because this was mainly during the time where people thought that tics were contagious or that I was lying about it. I was also bullied pretty heavily back then, and it made me leave public school. But I'm older now and I'm also in college, so it is a lot easier to manage school. That just got everywhere. Speaking of school, I basically have to Corey Kinchin. I basically have to have accommodations pretty much wherever I go. On some days, my tics are less persistent. What's up, Negatron? Hey, hi. And this makes people assume that I'm lying or faking or whatever, because in some of my videos I don't tic, or I will clip out my tics and people will constantly comment, oh, I thought you had Tourette's, or like, I thought you had tics. Guys, I'm a human being, okay? We gotta keep up. Echolalia, which means that I repeat what other people say, and I also have echopraxia, which means that I repeat what other people do. This often makes people think that I'm copying them or I'm copying somebody else. Guys, echolalia isn't just within Tourette syndrome, by the way. This also can happen with autism and other conditions. It's not something that's unheard of. A lot of times, bitches, I spend time doing this. You're gonna have to look very closely to notice, but that is what suppressing looks like to me. I can still move my muscles around when I'm doing it, but I'm still holding them and like basically suppressing very, 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 very hard, to the point where sometimes I even start shaking, like that, for example. This is so people don't judge me, or when I feel like I need to fit in, or when I just feel uncomfortable with ticking in a certain environment. I used to be super scared of working my leg, hey, because I was afraid that I would end up like cursing somebody out, or I would like injure somebody, or I would just be judged and like stared at the entire time. But actually it isn't that bad, especially if my tics are calm and I'm focused. Before, I would isolate like a lot, to the point where sometimes I wouldn't even leave the house if my tics were bad because I was afraid of being like bullied and harassed again. But actually it helped me get out there like a lot more, and I'm really glad that I started like working and doing volunteer work and stuff like that, because without it, I don't know where I would be. I say nigga.